Hello, welcome to Bible Study Online. In this video, I'll be reading the rest of chapter 4, which is from verse 32 to 49. Enjoy.
Ask now about the former days, long before your time, from the day God created man on the earth. Ask from one end of the heavens to the other. Has anything so great as this ever happened, or has anything like it ever been heard of? Has any other people heard the voice of God speaking out of fire, as you have, and lived? Has any God ever tried to take for himself one nation out of another nation, by testings, by miraculous signs and wonders, by war, by a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, or by great and awesome deeds, like all the things the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your very eyes? You were shown these things so that you might know that the Lord is God. Besides him, there is no other. From heaven he made you hear his voice to discipline you. On earth he showed you his great fire, and you heard his words from out of the fire. Because he loved your forefathers and chose their descendants after them, he brought you out of Egypt by his presence and his great strength, to drive out before you nations greater and stronger than you, and to bring you into their land, to give it to you for your inheritance, as it is today. Acknowledge and take to heart this day that the Lord is God in heaven above and on the earth below. There is no other. Keep his decrees and commands, which I am giving you today, so that it may go well with you and your children after you, and that you may live long in the land the Lord your God gives you for all time.
Then Moses set aside 3 cities east of the Jordan, to which anyone who had killed a person could flee, if he had unintentionally killed his neighbor without malice aforethought. He could flee into one of these cities and save his life. The cities were these: Bezer in the desert plateau for the Reubenites, Ramoth in Gilead for the Gadites, and Golan in Bashan for the Manassites. This is the law Moses set before the Israelites. These are the stipulations, decrees, and laws Moses gave them when they came out of Egypt, and were in the valley near Beth Peor, east of the Jordan, in the land of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon, and was defeated by Moses and the Israelites as they came out of Egypt. They took possession of his land, and the land of Og, king of Bashan, the 2 Amorite kings east of the Jordan. This land extended from Aroer on the rim of the Arnon Gorge to Mount Sion, that is Hermon, and included all the Arabah east of the Jordan, as far as the Sea of the Arabah, below the slopes of Pisgah.
I'll be stopping there for now. That's the end of Deuteronomy chapter 4. I'd like you to know that God reveals himself to us in various ways, and each person's miracle, relationship with God, and gift from God is different, and we should appreciate it very much. God performs miracles in our lives to build our faith in him and let us know that he is God and there is none like him. See verse 35. God is more than able to handle situations, problems, and challenges that are greater and stronger than us, but not God or Jesus. When we obey God, he blesses us to generate to 1,000 generations after us. It pays to obey and love God. God does not judge us for accidents or accidental deaths that we cause, and he protects us when we find ourselves in such situations. As we know that there are some cities that were made for those who were in such situations to flee for their own safety. He is a merciful and loving and sovereign God. You're welcome to share your thoughts and ideas or whatever the Spirit leads you. Thank you, and God bless you.